Hey friends, welcome to your week 17 yoga practice. Today is going to be a feel-good movement, kind of fascia exploration, just to get our whole bodies moving and feeling good. You shouldn't need any props unless you always love practicing with them. Maybe a block at the top of the mat if you'd like. I think we'll do maybe half moon at some point, so if you need it for balance, grab that. Otherwise, set up your space. Find something comfortable to wear. Make sure your temperature is pleasant, light a candle, whatever you need to do. And we're gonna get started in a tabletop pose. Stacking shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Close your eyes down and just kind of plant yourself here. Ground yourself here. Feeling the palms of your hands and the tops of your feet onto the mat, onto the earth. The spine is long and your breath is moving all the way down into the belly, the back body, and then out through the ribs, up into the chest and collarbones. Open your mouth and let it go. And once you feel like you have kind of layered yourself here, you can start to find some movement. Keep your eyes closed or open them. You can move through a cat-cow or a barrel roll of your chest. Kind of whatever feels good here. I really recommend keeping your eyes closed. That way you can move into the sensations that are calling you rather than getting distracted or worrying about what you look like. Finish up a couple more rounds of breath. Inhales to open your body, and exhales to compress and round. And eventually come back to a neutral spine. Inhale to stretch your right heel long behind you, lifting your right leg off the mat. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Find this lizard low lunge shape. Good, and just floss out the hips here, so bending and straightening into your right leg a couple times. Plant down through your left hand. Inhale to sweep right fingertips high. And just a couple breaths here. As you breathe in, expand across your wingspan. Good. On an exhale, swivel your left toes out to the left side. Extend your right leg long. Come to a modified side plank. Left knee is grounded. Right fingertips can now reach towards the top of the mat. And take some big back strokes with your right arm. Good. On this next in-breath, lift yourself up and over to a gate pose. Slide your right hand down your right leg. Stretch your left fingertips up and over. One more breath to peel your left shoulder open. Good. Exhale, plant both hands directly out from your hip point, so at the long edge of the mat. Ground down through your left palm. Inhale to sweep right hand high. Exhale, thread the needle just for a breath. Right hand dives underneath the left shoulder. Plant your right ear to the ground. Inhale to open up one more time. And exhale, dive it under, thread the needle, and hold for a breath. One more inhale to push into your left palm and corkscrew your heart open. Exhale, walk your hands to the top of the mat and plant your right knee down. We'll switch it out. Inhale, extend the left heel long. Exhale, curl your knee into your chest and then step it to the outside of your left foot. And just floss out your hips here, bending and straightening into the left knee. Finding a stretch on the front of the right hip and then the back of the left hamstring. Good, now plant your right hand down. Inhale to lengthen up through your left fingertips. Keep your left hip crease pointing down. Let the twist and turn happen from the chest. One more breath in. Good, exhale, kickstand your right foot out to the side. Extend left leg long, find a modified side plank. Left pinky toe is grounded, right knee is grounded, and then extend your left fingertips to the top of the mat. Take some big back strokes with that arm. Good, next breath lifts you up and over to gate pose. Left hand slides down, left leg, right arm reaches up and over. Gaze under your right elbow. Take a breath in. Exhale, plant both hands shooting straight out from your hips to the long edge of the mat. Keep right hand where it is. Inhale to open up through the left. Exhale, thread the needle, dive your left hand under your right shoulder, lower your left ear down. Inhale to open back up. Exhale to dive it under. Stay for one breath in, push down through your right palm. Exhale, walk your hands to the top of the mat and ground your left knee. Good, shift your hips side to side. Feel your femurs moving in the sockets. Tuck your toes, walk them out a little bit, drop your heels in. Your hips sink between your heels. Find Malasana at the back of the mat. And then wiggle, walk your fingertips forward. So a rounded Malasana shape. Couple breaths into the back space of the heart. Letting it slide up and down your spine and your shoulder blades. Good. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold at the back of your mat. Your feet are a little bit wider than hip width distance. And we'll take our little hip wiggle side to side here. Plant down through your left fingertips, bend into your left knee. Inhale to sweep right hand open, find a twist. Again, our twists are happening from the mid back and up. Exhale, Malasana. Inhale, right hand plants, twist open to the left as your right knee bends. Stay for an exhale. Inhale again, grow a little bit longer. Exhale, Malasana, fold. Inhale, twist open to the right, left knee bends. Exhale, Malasana, sit into your squat. One more time over to the left side on your in-breath. Good, now hands come to your knees. Take a little cat-cow here. So waving and ironing out your spine. Close your eyes. Find some sort of movement that feels good. Maybe take your barrel rolls here or shift forward and back through one side of your shoulder and hip and then the other. Just explore a little bit. Good, exhale, forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Shake it out, yes and no. Drop your knees to the mat. Bring your feet all the way into touch and then land the crown of your head onto the mat. Hands can come somewhere behind the thighs or onto the heels. And we're finding a rabbit pose. So rocking the weight onto the crown of the head, really puffing up through the back body. Good. Untuck your toes, sit your hips back towards your heels. Inhale, plant your fingertips behind you, push down through your shins. Engage your glutes to lift your hips up. Baby camel, inhale. Exhale, shift your weight forward, hands plant on either side of your knees. Push through the tops of your feet. Knees into chest, round push away, Lalasana prep. Drop your shins, inhale, lean back. Press your hips up, baby camel. Exhale, shift forward, press through your palms, round through the back body, compress into Lalasana. One more time, moving back and forth. Inhale to open across the front of the body. Exhale to engage the front body. Good, hips to heels, and then drop them to the right. So hips are to the right, feet are out to the left, kind of this mermaid sit. Inhale, right arm sweeps up and over to the left. Exhale, cactus, bend your right elbow, draw it back. Inhale, stretch it to the left, and explore here. See what kind of turns and wiggles. Find that line of tension in your body. Explore there, breathe there. Exhale, maybe you bend your right elbow and cactus it. Inhale to stretch long. Exhale to cactus it. Good. Right fingertips land. Keep your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Gently bring your left hand for a little bit of overpressure on the side of your head. Send breath into the right side of your neck. Good, extend your left leg long. It'll come off the mat, totally fine. And we're gonna pulse our right hand over to our left pinky toe. So kind of a Janu Shirshasana variation, biasing our right side body and the back line of our left leg. Take about 10 pulses here. Good, come back through center. Use your hands as much as you need or not at all. Switch your hips to the left and your feet to the right. Mermaid sit. Inhale, left arm up and over. So breathe in some length through the left side body. Exhale, bend your left elbow, cactus, draw it back. Open your chest. Inhale to stretch it over. Again, see what line of tension feels really good and interesting. Exhale, maybe you cactus. One more time with your breath. Good, left fingertips meet their way down somewhere, and then right ear to right shoulder. Bring your right hand gently to the left side of your head. Couple breaths in this neck stretch. Not a lot of pressure is needed, just more intention and more breath. Exhale, let it go. Stretch your legs in front of you, scoot your bottom forward. Knees are bent so that your kneecaps are pointing up towards the sky. Plant through your right hand. Inhale, push through your feet. Lift your hips up, crab reach. Engaging through the glutes and back body, opening up the front body. Exhale to lower your butt. Switch hands, left hand grounds. Inhale, lift up. So it's kind of a back bend, kind of a little side body and twist. Gazing towards left thumb. Exhale to lower. Right hand plant, switch it out. Inhale, lift. Gaze over right shoulder. Exhale, lower. Left hand plants. Inhale, lift up. To whatever extent feels good for you. If that just means hanging out to barely a hover, totally fine. One more on either side with your breath. Last one up and over. Let it feel good. Exhale. Bring your feet out really wide. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Rotating your hips into internal and external rotation. Good, use your hands to come to a wider leg fold at the top of your mat. So not quite our widest one, but you definitely might be off your mat, totally fine. Take a little shimmy of your hips side to side. And then let that turn into a bending of the knees, side to side, into a little skater lunge. Maybe you drop down all the way towards your Skandasana, hips onto heels. Maybe not. Good, left hand plants. Inhale, open up into your twist. Both legs are straight, but keep a little micro bend in your knees. Exhale to lower. Right hand plants. Inhale, twist open to the left. Thank you, buddy. Exhale to lower. Good. Now bend into your right knee. Walk your left hand over. Twist open to the right. Skate your lunge with a twist. Exhale through center, drop your head, bend into left knee. Right hand plants, inhale, twist open to left. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Take a little shimmy of your hips. And eventually, place your hands onto your knees and then walk them up to your pelvis. And this is our little pelvic exploration time. So make some figure eights or some circles in one direction and then the other. Maybe close your eyes here. Eventually, start walking your feet in a little more narrow until you're in Tadasana. Inhale, stretch your arms high. Let it feel good, like you're just waking up and getting out of bed. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift your weight into your right foot. Inhale, stork pose, left knee to chest. Exhale, cross your left ankle in front of your right. Dive your upper body forward and take a few pulses here. Really feeling that stretch on the back line of the right leg, the outside of the right leg. This is more of like a fascial stretch if you pulse every second or so. Good. Inhale, left knee to chest, stork pose. Exhale, standing pigeon. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Sit your hips back, and again, let this be active. Find a little squat and lift up a little bit. Inhale, stork pose, left knee to chest. Exhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Right hand comes to the block. We're opening our left heel back and our left fingertips forward. And take a few breaths to just kick in opposite directions. Maybe reach them into the space behind you. Find that tension line. Maybe you could even pulse here. A little funky of a movement. Good. Last little transition. Inhale, stork pose, left knee to chest. Exhale, standing pigeon and take a fold. Let your chest dive over your left shin. Maybe drop your head down. If you have space for your belly, of course. 2 more breaths here. Good. Inhale to stand. Drop your left foot down. Shift your weight side to side. Feel the difference. Inhale to reach arms high. Take that big morning yawn. Exhale, hands to heart. Switching it out. Weight goes into your left foot. Inhale, stork pose, right knee to chest. Exhale, cross your right ankle over your left. Dive down and find those pulses. You might feel this anywhere from the back of the left foot, calf, hamstring, IT band, back body, neck. Couple more. Good. Inhale to lift up, right knee to chest. Exhale, standing pigeon, right ankle over left knee. Sit back into your squat and take those little few inches up and down. Now stretching into the right glute. Inhale, stork pose, right knee to chest. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Maybe your left hand comes onto a block. And then we're gonna press out through our right heel and our right fingertips. Either stay static or explore a little bit, kicking your heel behind you, maybe dipping your fingertips down, really creating an arc shape. Possibly add some pulses if it feels okay. Good. Inhale, last time in stork pose. Exhale, standing pigeon and take a fold for a few cycles of breath. One more inhale. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, come to stand. Exhale, 2 feet rather, to the mat. One more time, inhale, reach up through your fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart center. And close your eyes down. We're gonna move into circle chair. Let your arms hang heavy. They aren't really part of the equation here. We're going to wave through our spine. So on an exhale, let your body drop down. Ground down through your feet. On an inhale, micro bend the knees. Rise up one segment of your spine at a time. Shoulders and neck and head are the last to unfurl. Exhale, hinge at your hips, send them back. Dive your heart forward. Go as slow as you want. Move through center or come up one side and then down the other, and then switch it out. Three more cycles. Eventually come to Tadasana with your eyes closed, your palms facing forward. Breathe, find some buoyancy in your body. Then find some grounding down through your feet. Feel your posture, feel how good you feel in your body compared to how we started. If you're ready, come down to a seat. Stretch your legs out in front of you, but keep a nice generous bend in them. You can open your eyes now and take a little fold. Really, really generous bend in the knees. No need to overstretch our hamstrings, especially not in pregnancy. We want to keep them mobile but strong to support our pelvis. But maybe here, focus on stretching through the back of your neck. So letting the upper body round in. If you're ready, unfurl, drop your right elbow. Drop your knees to the right. Stretch your left arm overhead and take some wiggles through your ribs. So dropping them, lifting them, shifting them left and right. Good, flip over to the left. Left elbow drops, knees come on over. Right arm stretches overhead and then up and down through the rib cage. Through center. Prop up through your hands. Keep your left foot where it is. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Find a little reclined pigeon. Not fully reclined, but semi. I like to rock onto the inner edge of my left foot and then the outer. Make this a little bit more dynamic, exploratory. And then switch them out. Right foot plants, left ankle over right knee. Wiggle around. If you find anything interesting, you can stay there. Good. Push through your hands again. Come to standing. A little bit more activity and then we'll really cool down. I like to move and then rest and then move and then rest, kind of checking in along the way. So on an inhale, we're gonna find weight into our right foot, stretch your left leg back into the side, curtsy lunge shape. Reach up through your left fingertips, hold on to your left wrist, reach up and over. Curtsy lunge with a side bend, breathe into your left lung. Maybe rotate your left shoulder open and close. Good, and then step your left foot back, angle it out, reverse warrior. Right arm up and back, bend into your right knee. Left arm grazes the back of the left leg. Straighten right leg, bend right leg. Meanwhile, keep that nice side stretch. Keep a little activation of your core so we're not opening up too much into a rib flare. We're hurting low back. Good. Inhale, curtsy lunge, side stretch. Exhale through center. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale through center. Inhale, curtsy lunge, side stretch. Exhale, center. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, center. One more on each pose with your breath. Like you're swimming, like you're dancing. Good, step up, switch it out, left foot grounds. Sweep your right toes back and over to the left. Bend into your left knee, stretch right arm up and over. So first we stay here. We expand the space between our right ribs. Maybe open and close your right shoulder. Good. Come back through center and then step your right leg long. Warrior, reverse your warrior, bend into your left knee, left arm up and back. And then bend and straighten into your left leg. Keep extending long from your left hip crease out through your left fingertips. Good. Face the front. Inhale, curtsy lunge, side stretch. Right foot out. Breathe in. Exhale, stand on your left foot. Inhale, reverse warrior, send your right foot back. Send your left hand back. Exhale, stand on your left foot. Move with your breath. Inhale, curtsy. Exhale through center. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, center. One more of each. Good. Eventually, come to stand, shake out your legs, shake out your arms. 30 seconds of wiggling, or swaying, or kicking. And breathing, letting out an exhale. Let that energy start to move back in towards your body. And then take a seat, lay down all the way onto your back. Kneecaps are pointing up to the sky. Walk your heels in towards your bottom. If you want to take Setu Bandhasana bridge pose, we'll press down through our feet. Roll our shoulders underneath us and engage the back body to lift our hips. Maybe you interlace your fingers underneath your sacrum. 5 breaths. Exhale to lower. Walk your feet out. Let your knees knock in the center. Place your hands on your belly and close your eyes. And feel your skin widen and soften down onto the mat. Let that current of energy make its way through your body wherever it needs to go, whatever it needs to drop off or pick up. And then eventually recalibrate and recenter here. stay here as long as you would like or need. Thank you for practicing with me, and I will see you next time.